Hey everybody, this is actually my first video ever where I am doing some talking. Never do that before, just stepping out of my comfort zone. You'll probably hear my dogs in the background barking a little bit, but they will stop eventually, and hopefully your dog people, because dogs are amazing. Anyways, I wanted to show you my first edition of what I call creative expressions, and it's kind of like a mix between a journal, art journal, really just a kind of a space where you can do whatever you want creatively, and just have a space for getting all of the stuff out of the brain, and somewhere where you can kind of have it contained and you can set it down. It's expressed, you're feeling like you've kind of, taken a breath, taken a moment to acknowledge whatever it is. Maybe it's a great day, maybe it's a shitty day, maybe it's an okay day, maybe there's parts of a day where nothing was just going right and you just had to go like, oh my god, just get that out, and then maybe once that energetic release is done, who knows, maybe you can just do a little random energetic release. You might leave that for now. Who knows, maybe a couple of weeks you'll come back later and you'll be like, hey, I want to just put this star here because I feel like it. Cool, right? Whatever. It is what it is. It's whatever you want it to be. This is just my little entry page. You can feel free to continue on with these fun line drawings because this is a really good way to kind of just get lost either in thought, or sometimes even the opposite effect. For myself, a lot of the times I will just sit here and doodle because my brain actually feels quiet for a moment when I do that. So sometimes when I'm like overthinking or just can't stop the thoughts, or my brain's too loud, I'll just kind of scribble it out, and then I feel a little bit like a little bit lighter. Like, it doesn't cure everything, of course, but just one of the tools in a tool belt where you can find kind of what works for you, in order to do the things that make you feel all right. And it's always important to continue those even on the days when you're feeling all right. You can always do other types of creative expression, or like whatever works for you. A lot of time, like movement of the body, like playing your favorite sport, or just walking, or taking your art journal and sitting outside in the forest and just getting fresh air, moving your body, stretching. All of that is part of what you'll have to kind of piece together for yourself about what works to keep that maintenance of continuing to take care of yourself, because it's not just a one and done type thing. Like, taking care of yourself and any type of recovery you may be in, or any type of mental health or trauma recovery or addictions, or whatever the hell it is, we all have stuff, and whatever it is for you that you need to do to process the things that you go through in life, because life's just a continuation of experiences and journeys. it doesn't end, and until it does. But I mean, life is always going to have more things and more experiences, and what you pick up along the way about what works for you in order to be able to maintain a space of the ability to be within control of yourself, to be confident in yourself, to be authentic and genuinely yourself, and to feel well. Just because you take care of yourself and have an amazing routine of self-care does not mean that you won't have bad days. Every single person will in life. But you are able to take control and allow authentic growth for yourself and genuine happiness. Or even healing. Maybe connection or community. Because even as a person, like such as myself, where I'm highly introverted, I have a lot of anxiety, social anxiety. I've got bunch of diagnoses, some labels, and all those things. Regardless, it's hard for me to do a lot of the things that quote unquote normal people do in life. So as a neurodivergent individual, it's been really helpful for me to learn about self-regulation, coping tools for releasing energy when I'm not able to get up and move, such as all of these little drawings on my page here. I mean, like, go look at my... It's funny that I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 34, after 10 years of never knowing, or like not never knowing, but misdiagnosis, and just piling on the labels. ADHD is actually one of them that makes a lot of sense. I was never able to sit still in school, and all of my work reflects that, because I was not allowed to get up and move from my desk in school. So what would I do to help me be able to try to listen in class, but also fulfill the need to move? This would happen. All of my schoolwork is just covered in doodles, but it also allowed me to focus because I listen better for some reason when I am able to move. I fidget a lot. I tap my feet. I my arm, like I'll move my arms or hands or like tap my fingers or twirl my hair, or if I have paper, I will doodle. But I'm able to listen a little bit better and focus longer most of the time. If I'm able to sit there and just get all of this out, because that's basically what it looks like in my brain at all times. Usually have like a layer of songs or thoughts, or another song that's been stuck in my head for weeks, or random quotes from movies that just won't stop playing over and over because they're stuck in my head, or thinking about whether or not I've eaten yet today, or blah blah blah. I mean, like figuring out your shit takes a lifetime, and all you can do is continue to grow and be your authentic self, and just be mindful of the fact that being the best version of you is right now. And that's what's most important, is today, focusing on the progress of the hundreds of thousands of steps you've taken to be where you are today. That's important. Never focus on where you aren't. Focus on where you are, because right now is what matters. We are in right now. We cannot control behind us, and we cannot control what's in front of us. We have right now. So let's just do what we love. Do what we love, and what works for us as individuals is what I like to say. So I'll probably post a few videos along the way. Actually, probably post quite a few. My book that I have right now has a lot of like coloring stuff, but it also has inspirations kind of throughout of what's worked for me, and some kind of tips and tools and stuff like that. So I'll probably post a few videos of my journey through it. But also just always be your authentic self, and never let anybody tell you not to, because I always listened to that negative inner critic and outward critic growing up, and it took me till I was in my 30s to have gone through 10 years of a healing journey to figure out that being your most authentic self is the best thing that you can do, and getting to know yourself, if you're creative, if you're visual, through tools like this and the many others out there are one of the things that really can help you in your toolkit of the things that work for you, to feel good, and to be able to express yourself in a way that works for you. Anyways, if this resonated with you, my content probably will, so feel free to give me a follow. I'm gonna have a YouTube channel pretty soon, and all that stuff. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it.